Do you know what exactly is the Strait of Hormuz, and why closing it could crash the entire global economy? Look, it is a narrow sea route that connects the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman, opening straight out into the ocean. But more importantly, it is the only route for ships to exit the countries inside the Persian Gulf and travel across the world. The Persian Gulf is bordered by 8 countries: Iran, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, the UAE, Oman, and Iraq. But for 4 of these nations, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, and Iraq, this strait is their absolute only path to reach the open sea, even though it is just 30 kilometers wide. To make this even more intense, the actual shipping lanes deep enough for massive supertankers are only about 2 miles wide in each direction, making them incredibly vulnerable to mines or blockades. But here's where it gets highly geopolitical. The northern part of the Strait of Hormuz is largely controlled by Iran. Because of this, Iran holds the immense power to block or entirely disrupt this route. In the current situation, Iran has heavily increased its control over the strait, stopping several ships and forcing many others to turn back. This is exactly why the US Navy's 5th Fleet is permanently stationed nearby in Bahrain, specifically to prevent this vital waterway from being shut down. Why does this matter to you? Because the area around the Persian Gulf holds nearly half of the entire world's oil reserves and about 40% of its natural gas reserves. Major suppliers like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE pump their resources through this exact strait, with massive economies like India and China serving as their main destinations. An astonishing 21 million barrels of oil flow through here every single day. That is roughly 20% of global petroleum consumption. This is exactly why the Strait of Hormuz is considered one of the most critical and dangerous choke points on the planet. If this route were ever permanently closed down, a massive part of the world would instantly plunge into a devastating energy crisis. Oil and gas prices would skyrocket, global supply chains would freeze, and the worldwide economy could instantly collapse.